Welcome back on the SpaceInfo YouTube channel. It's Tom speaking, and today we'll talk about China's reusable rocket. Before starting, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. It's free for you, but it means a lot for us. On November 2nd, iSpace's Hyperbola 2 methane liquid oxygen rocket went up about 600 feet and then descended under power to a soft landing on its 4 legs. That's it, China has a reusable rocket now. But is this 100% true? Let's try to produce some rational thoughts among all the noise of these days. How has China passed from dropping boosters into villages and killing thousands of people to landing a rocket on its 4 legs? The whole west side of the world kept saying that China could copy almost any industrial product, from its innermost mechanisms up to its general design. But they could have never copied a highly technological product like a rocket. They did not have the necessary know-how to support such a deed. But some days ago, the 17 meters long test stage powered by a variable thrust Focus 1 engine demonstrated how a Chinese rocket can lift off and land back on its legs. Instantly, the whole internet lashed out against China. How much of the technology was developed by China compared to given to them or taken by SpaceX? The technology should be protected. China is truly amazing on all of its technology developments. What's even more amazing is it's all stolen technology. Someone even says, "It looks like fake video," or "SpaceX must be proud," emulating the techniques employed by other nations, and likely stealing some of that tech, too. They certainly are a leader when it comes to stealing tech, though. At some point it is compared to communist Buren. Even down to the color of tiles, it was stolen technology. It is what commies do: kill your smart people and steal from those countries that don't. For sure, we do not have access to information on how China obtains such technological capability, neither to their development centers or plans for the future. However, we cannot slide down to the stolen technology trap just because they accomplished such an important milestone. Let's try to stay rational. That is called competition. China is the leader in many areas through brilliant engineering combined with capable manufacturing. That's a result of great schooling, investment in both technology and manufacturing by using its unique culture that takes a long-term view of problem solving. What is said into this last comment is also true. For sure, history is not on the side of China. Their past products, the most of them, were clearly taken from the Western countries. However, there are some differences now. If you can export, buy and inspect almost all the industrial products on Earth, even military or forbidden ones, rockets are not so easily accessible. When did SpaceX sell a Falcon 9 to China? Has it ever landed a booster on Chinese soil? We don't think so. The vertical takeoff, vertical landing test marks progress towards a reusable medium-lift rocket to debut in 2025. iSpace's successful flight showcased its variable thrust Methalox propulsion and tested various aspects, including vertical landing guidance, navigation, guidance and control, and recovery and reuse processes. The company plans to develop the Hyperbola 3 rocket with a reusable first stage, skipping the initially planned Hyperbola 2. The Hyperbola 3 is projected to launch in 2025, with a demonstration of reuse in 2026. iSpace aims for 25 Hyperbola 3 launches annually by 2030, with a larger variant, the Hyperbola 3B, capable of carrying at least 15 tons to low Earth orbit. The successful test is deemed a breakthrough in China's commercial aerospace industry, signaling an ambition to compete globally in reusable launch vehicle technology. Other Chinese companies, such as Galactic Energy, CAS Space, and Space Pioneer, are also advancing in the development of reusable rockets, reflecting China's commitment to the commercialization of its space sector since opening up to private and commercial activities in 2014. The Tiangong space station and the national Guowang LEO broadband megaconstellation are expected to provide commercial opportunities for these companies. The detailed results of iSpace's SQX-2Y test, conducted at China's Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, included reaching an altitude of 178.4 meters, a precision landing of 1.68 meters, a speed of 0.025 meters per second, and various pitch and roll angles. The test validated the continuously variable methane liquid oxygen engine and the full process of preparing, launching, recovering, and post-processing rockets, contributing to the technical development of the Hyperbola 3 medium-heavy reusable rocket scheduled for its first launch in 2025. If you want to know more about how rockets are made, how do they fly and which components make up a rocket, subscribe to our introductory rocketry course. Visit the link in description below. iSpace Company expressed its commitment to achieving advanced levels in reusable launch vehicle technology, underscoring the success of the Hyperbola 2 rocket test as a pivotal moment for China's aerospace industry. We can affirm with certain confidence that Chinese policy towards work, people rights and airspace usage are not the best and safest in the world. But technology has kept improving in parallel. This is a fact. The way they walk towards such an improvement can be discussed, and we are not defending them, at all. On the other side, however, that rocket lifted off and landed back. Now comes the time to demonstrate how reliable it is, and that's not easy, for sure. They declared that an hot firing has been performed after the landing and the result was great, but in fact, no footage of a second rocket launch has been published. So is this rocket really reusable? To date, no. Maybe next month, maybe in 10 years it will become reusable, but today it still isn't. How China will accomplish this significant milestone cannot be told in advance. For sure history is not on their side, and maybe in the future West and East will collaborate towards common goals, but today it remains utopia. What do you think? If you have come to this point of the video, let us know your thoughts in the comments. In these years, companies like SpaceX have raised significant walls to defend their business, not only by exploring relatively unknown paths and demonstrating how they are capable of doing things that no one deemed them capable of. Plus, the whole Western world is building over an already well-developed network of space agencies and companies, with their standards and common projects, which seems to be still a step forward with respect to the Chinese programs. For sure, here on the Western side of the world, we cannot just look at their success pretending to keep our superiority forever. That's one of the aspects of competition, and we have to walk towards our goals with actions. The future awaits.